Hello folks, dear students, fellow colleagues and all other who are with me in this channel. Today I am not going to deal with any physics topics. It is much about our health, or let us say physical condition. So in this winter, I like to talk some one winter stuff, only one. Most people argue that their hands always remain cold during winter. That's their argument, and they either have to put their hands in the pockets, or they just do like this. They have to have gloves, or they have to go for heaters like that. But one thing I have been very lucky is that my hands, they are generally not cold during winter or during summer. They generally remain warm, and many of my friends during our college days, they always were eager to shake hands with me, because they found that my hand was warmer than others, and I felt that their hands were colder. And in my professional days also, when I did my handshake with friends, they used to say that my hands are warmer. So I wondered why that happened. So one thing why that could have happened was, I used to do an exercise that is some Chinese exercise I learned from some Chinese books. It was about Qigong, so they call it as Qigong. It's a huge set of exercises. It's actually a lifestyle, like yoga in India, or karate in Japan, or like Japan or Korea, I'm not so sure. Taekwondo in Korea, I suppose, karate in Japan. So it's like a lifestyle, kung fu also. And they did give some basic exercises for health benefits. So one of the exercises was regarding lungs. They said that if you do that exercise, your lung capacity will be increased, and you will suffer less disease related to lungs, they said. So in those days, when I was about 16 years old, my secondary school examinations were just finished, and I had a prolonged cough. So it was a cold and cough. The infection and the fever was gone, but the cough remained. It was either allergic cough, or I don't know why. It just remained. So I came with this article, and they gave a set of exercise, and that exercise was that somewhat like this. So we had to relax first. It's the requirement of every Qigong exercise, and then it said to do like this. So when you raise your hands like this, you breathe in that time, and you breathe in till here, and then you breathe out. You breathe out fully like this, full stretch of your hands. Then again breathe in like this, and again somewhat like this, full stretch of your hands like this. So when I do it in a proper format, it will be like this, with full concentration. I am looking somewhere here, not towards the camera. I am looking somewhere in this space. So when I do like this, or somewhere in this space, so like this. So I did two stretches. So when I raised my hands like this, when it was rising, I breathed in fully, and when it went down, I breathed out fully. And when I breathe in and out, my chest do not move. It is the stomach that moves. So let's take care of that. Like this. So it is the abdominal breathing that works. So when I breathe in, it will be the stomach will inflate like this, and when I breathe out, it will go inside somewhat like this. So when I did that for maybe 10 or 20 times, around 20 times, then when I extend my hands like this, then I start to feel some sort of tightness here. That means blood flowing to these hands. And if I do more 10, that tightness will even increase. That means the blood flow will even increase in the palms. And when I do 40 or 50, definitely within that time, my hands would have got warmer than before. warmer than before, because of the increased blood flow here. And during summer, when our blood vessels are full with blood, in those days these things would swell. Because of that thing, the hands will get extremely hot and they would often swell. So the Chinese people, they consider it as a qi, qi, but they pronounce it as qi. It says that by doing the exercise, I have eased the flow of qi, and the qi flows into the extremities of my body. So that's what they say. I'm not sure about that. I have not studied that properly, but what I'm sure is it made my hands warm, and it also cured my cough. So it had been 3 or 4 months. I started doing the exercise. So when I did 1 month exercise, then the cough was gone. I don't know the time duration required for the curing of the cough, but it was gone. So nowadays also, when such things happen, when I do have prolonged coughs, that happens around 2 or 3, once 2 or 3 years, when I don't take proper precautions. And when that happens, then I come to know that same condition is prevailing, and I'll again do the same. Each morning during my exercise routine, I add this also, and around in 1 month that thing goes. So folks, what we can do is, if you are willing to, you can definitely start this practice. I share this knowledge because I think that health is very important in addition to studying physics or delivering physics lectures. And I simply could not see many of my people with the cold hands shivering like that. So because of this exercise, I think I feel much more warmer than other people, and I can feel warm even without adequate clothing. So I done 3 layers of clothing, so vest here, and a jacket. So that is enough for me to get into my comfortable temperature. So please try this, and definitely this will be helping you. So simple relaxed posture, just breathe in and breathe out. But in and out should be full. In, full, and out, full. But what you do is, you use your abdomen to breathe, not your chest. And it's easy, it's not so difficult. So initially you have to just inflate your stomach by yourself. So like that, like that, and later on it becomes a habit. So for me it was just 1 day to form that habit, and even in regular work also I breathe with my stomach, not my chest. So it is a habit for me. So you can do the same for yourself as well, and definitely your overall health will improve, as well as your hands will be getting warmer and warmer.